Okay, so hello Peach Pit.
Hello. Hi.
Thanks for answering my question and thank you for being here at Le Penguin Alternatif. We are very happy to have you here tonight.
Yeah, it's our pleasure.
In southern France. So my first question is, you know that Mathieu's had troubles promoting the event because of the band's name?
Yeah. He told us. Apparently, pit is a dirty word.
Yeah. So you didn't know about
We didn't know.
Oh, really?
But I think in I have a friend who's Swedish, and I think she told me that in Sweden it also is a bad word. I think pit is means penis in Swedish too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's funny. So can you tell us more about its origins? Maybe the origin of the name.
Pit?
Yeah, it was just it's like a first song that we wrote, and in English, peach pit means the stone inside of the peach fruit.
Okay.
So that's why it's called Peach Pit. It was just the first song that we ever played together. We thought it was a good band name, so we called ourselves after our first song.
But peach penis is pretty funny.
Yeah,
so I'm really happy with this.
Yeah. More like Petit Pit.
Petite Pit, yeah. We'll rename our name to that while we're in France.
Alright. I really like the title of your LP, Being So Normal. What's the message here?
Ooh, the message. I don't know if it's so much of a message as it is something that it was actually, we played in a battle of the bands in Vancouver. We were up against two other bands and we lost, but we got some constructive criticism back from the judges, and one of their critiques of us was being so normal. You're just being so normal.
But it didn't really make sense.
Yeah.
It just said being so normal, and we were kind of this is bullshit.
Bad grammar.
We were really mad, and then we kind of looked at ourselves. We were being too normal, so we tried to spice it up a little bit, and so we were we're gonna call our album Being So Normal.
Wow, that's a very good choice. What or who inspires you when you compose?
Mm-hmm. We have all very different musical tastes. Chris and Peter had a really cool guitar teacher when they were kids.
Yeah, he taught us both for a few years, and it was one of those things where he was a guy who was 10 years older than us, and any band that he would show us instantly was our favorite band too, because we thought he was so cool. So we were listening to Block Party when we were younger, The Strokes, a lot of guitar bands. Radiohead was a big one for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the artist who inspired me, actually, Neil introduced me to, and he's a Canadian artist named Andy Schaaf. And he's really cool. And I think
you like Andy Schaaf?
Yeah, because I interviewed Leish. Do you know Leish?
No.
They are a band from London.
Yeah.
And he told me about.
Okay, yeah. I think he's very popular in London, but he's just a good songwriter. He writes nice, honest songs with cool chord progressions. So. He's definitely a big inspiration for sure. And then just lots of classic rock and stuff. Mikey played in a R&B band, a cover band for a super long time, and they were really good. And so it was actually funny. Mikey's R&B band, he was 20 years old, and then everyone else was no younger than 43 or something like that. It was and then 7-year-old guy. So lots of old music too, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks. You guys come from Vancouver, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are your favorite places to go there? What's the best gig venue, for example?
The best gig venue?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I don't know. I would say the Vogue in Vancouver is...
Yeah, we haven't played there yet.
Oh, we haven't played there. I like going to the Vogue. I've never played at the Vogue. That's a great one for our bigger audiences. We play a venue called the Fox quite often, and it's cool because it's an old porn theater.
Yeah.
So they used to show pornographic movies there, and it was kind of this dirty, disgusting venue. And recently I just saw... It's clean now. It looks really good. You should go there.
No more porn.
No more porn there. But I saw some old photos of it recently, right before they started renovating it. And they took a black light all over the venue. And if you look up Fox blacklight photos, you're going to find some really gross things.
And the Biltmore is really cool in Vancouver.
The Cobalt.
The Cobalt, the Railway Club. I don't want to leave any of our favorite venues out in Vancouver, otherwise they'll never have us play there again.
Okay, nice. What's your favorite gig memory of all?
Okay, I got a good one. So maybe a year and a half ago, we were playing this fundraiser event in Vancouver. They were raising money for something, and we set up our gear, and we were like really excited because there was going to be lots of people there. But it was a big space, it was a big warehouse space, and everyone was down at the other end of the warehouse, and the whole time we were playing, everyone was staying down at the other end. And like honestly, people were kind of just like they'd be having a conversation, and then they kind of look over at us and be like, "Don't worry about them, don't bother." And they keep their conversation going, and it was so deflating. We felt so bad. We were so sad afterwards.
My favorite gig that we've ever played, we played at my dad's house because he wanted to have a party, and my dad is our biggest fan.
Yeah, he comes to every show.
Like scarily big, like replies to all of the YouTube comments that fans leave on videos. So he was having a party, and I was like, well, we'll play. You know, you're always coming to our shows and things like that. And so we played this party, but like 10 of his friends came. He said like it would be kind of a big thing, but 10 people came, and it was just him and his wife dancing to our music.
Yeah,
it was really
so
hard.
Funny.
It was really great.
Yeah.
Okay. Your best musical encounter?
Best musical encounter.
Like with a famous musician?
Like someone we met, or like a show that we saw or something?
Oh, actually, Tyler Bancroft. That's a cool story.
Oh yeah, okay, this is cool. So in Vancouver, in Canada, there's a band that was very popular when we were in high school called Said the Whale, and we were all big fans of this band. And when I was about 17 years old, I got to do this program. It was a songwriting mentorship program. You had to apply with a song that you'd written, and I got in, and the lead singer from the band was my mentor, and I was so excited. And so I got to spend like a few months with him. He helped me with my songwriting and stuff. And then I never saw him again for like, I don't know, maybe like 10 years or something, like maybe 8 years, something like that. And then we were playing at a music festival this summer, and we're walking, and they were playing the music festival too, and I bumped into the lead singer, and I was like, hey, and he was like, hey, and I was like, do you know who we are? He's like, yeah, Peach Pit. And I was like, no, but like, I was the kid you taught to play guitar, write songs and stuff. And he was like, holy crap, like he couldn't believe it. So I was like, that made me feel really good. I was really happy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
On tour, do you fight about the playlist when you hit the road?
Oh, like a playlist in the van or
Yeah.
playlist? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not really. We're all pretty happy with each other's music.
Sometimes I put on songs and the guys are like, you should change this.
Yeah.
Well, I want to listen to it. But that's about it.
Like right now we're listening to like lots of classic rock, like Eagles and Cat Stevens. In the car today we're listening to Van Morrison and Dr. John, and then like lots of new music too. The only time that we fight about it, it's like a kind of a running joke, but like Chris really loves Radiohead, and I don't really like Radiohead very much. So because Chris likes it a lot, I always tell him to turn it off.
Yeah.
So that's the only time we fight, is when Radiohead's on.
Okay, silly questions now.
Yeah.
Lager, ale, stout.
Lager.
Lager.
Lager, for sure. Canadians. Lager.
100%.
Batman or the Joker?
Oh.
I would say the Joker. I've always appreciated him more as a character. He's more interesting.
You like bad guys.
Yeah, I like bad boys.
He's more interesting than Batman, I think. I don't know. Batman's pretty like one layer. He doesn't have a lot of layers, I don't think.
I think some people would argue that, but I agree with you. Yeah, for sure.
SUV or van?
Van.
Of
Oh yeah.
course.
Van.
Always.
Beach or mountains?
Dang.
We have both in
together?
Vancouver, which
Yeah.
is nice.
Oh, how about a mountain made of sand?
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, last but not least, Frenchies or Canadians?
Frenchies or Canadians?
Yeah.
French, obviously. Canada. Oh.
Definitely.
Okay, thanks for answering
No
that.
problem.
Of course.
Thank you
very
so
much.
much. Oh yeah, the
Oh, sing a song?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready?
Okay. Wait, can you start it
Yeah.
solo and we'll come in?
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. Rub the sticks and soul together, makes the sparks ignite, and the thought of loving you is getting so excited. Sky rockets in flight, woo! Afternoon delight, woo! Afternoon delight.
Yay.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
Bye bye.